I'm gonna check on my phone because I want to at least share it, I guess, to the personal page and the group page because I think that we'll get more traction that way. But more than anything, I just want to have this conversation with you, setting up for meeting for Facebook Live. Yes. So I'm just so excited because it's all coming together, all this equipment and stuff.
And by the time you do this 50 times, you'll have it and then they'll change it.
Yes, yes. And I appreciate you 100. I mean, I just thank you for everything, for your patience. So we are live right now. I have Sara Lopez with Biz in the Bag Marketing, a good friend and a business colleague. And you are tuned into today's Stellar Marketing Pros. So we have a 45 minutes we say that we're going to cover, and then we'll have some Q&A in the end. If you have any questions for Sara. But Sara, we are good to go. What I want to do with us just jumping in, I know I told everybody 4:15 as far as this broadcast, but there will be a 4 o'clock. It will go for 4 o'clock. So we're going to jump right in. People that come in and chat, please feel free to leave any comments in the Facebook Live. Sara, I'm sure, can you see it actually? Are you able to see any comments that they may make in the?
I probably could do a split screen.
Okay, I just want to make sure that we are not missing anybody. I'm pulling mine up right now, and I'm going to share this video.
Okie dokie.
We are there. So just so that we all know, hi Paige, how are you? Thank you for tuning in today. Oh, we got people that are just they'll be able to join us live, but then they'll come in and they'll catch the replay.
Replay, absolutely.
Yeah. So even with them asking any questions in the replay, we could still just answer them and just keep this baby going. Okay.
I will.
So we're going to go ahead and jump right into this interview. First off, thank you for being my very first guest on Stellar Marketing Pros. Sara, we've been knowing each other for some time. I think you've been knowing me from the beginning of time.
I think so. Yeah. Way back. Yeah.
Yes, and we've done some amazing stuff with you from the women in business, women empowerment from 2015. Like, what?
I know, right? I was thinking, it was either 14 or 15. Yeah.
Yes, and then you always just helping with reach and us providing you content for you could put them into bags. But let me not give you any more information of who this amazing woman is. Let me jump into our interview questions. So, Sara, what do you do, and how is that different from everyone else?
Okay, I actually have several companies under the umbrella of Biz in the Bag Marketing. And what we do is we communicate between event coordinators and vendors. So we're the in-between person. You don't see us a lot. So we would have an event coordinator that reaches out to us and asks us to provide goodies for their event bags. So on the other end, I communicate with vendors all across the US and get them to contribute to the goodie bags for the event. So it's I can bring the two together. A lot of behind the scenes things. So yeah, and there's not a lot of people, I guess, like me that will do it coast to coast. They usually stay within, the county or the state, but I do national.
Right. Which is awesome. Now, I know that you are totally affected with there being no events right now. So even just this downtime that you have right now, how are you like refueling? Are you getting ready for that once everything is ready to go, you're moving forward with your plan and strategy for Biz in the Bag Marketing?
I am. I'm doing training with vendors, and I'm telling them now's the time to prepare. Because once everything opens back up and I'm with everybody else, I don't know if it's going to be by state or if it's just going to, open up nationally. So we got to wait and see. But now's a really good time to prep. Um, on my business pages, I give great ideas on inexpensive ways to advertise your business in the bags. Do it now while the kids are home. Hey, you got free labor, make use of it. Have them do hole punches in your business cards, order extra business cards. But be prepared, because once everything opens up, the events are going to be pretty much stacked, because they've had to cancel, so they've taken the next available opening at expos or hotels, wherever they're at. And it's just going to be one right after another.
Right. So I'm so happy to hear that you're ready, and you're preparing, and you have a plan to go back in. So second question, why do you do what you do? Why? Your why?
Well, my why may be a little different. My husband and I are actually retired. And when he finally retired, he said, that he wanted to do some traveling. So I had to make my business model, I had to change it up a little bit and make it so that it's mobile. So we do travel now. My why for my business is to help other small businesses that can't afford the cost for a high-end event. A lot of booths are, $1,200–$1,400, and they just can't afford that. And also to help them with training on marketing, advertising, and I also became certified through Facebook to train the Facebook platform. And I do that for the small businesses also. So all of my training programs are affordable to them as well. So that's really my why, is it allows my husband and I to travel. We get to meet vendors and go to events all over the US, and to help the small businesses that we find out there.
Very nice. Now, how old is the business again? How long have you been doing that?
Oh my gosh. Biz in the Bag, I started in, I think, 09, 08 or 09.
Wow. Okay, so you've been at it for a while. Very well.
Because I was there in Florida with you, which is
right in 2015.
Yeah.
But
I did it for Wellington Hospital, actually.
Okay.
Asked me, and I worked over a year and a half. I just did it as a free service to the hospital and a few other places, schools that asked for help, and then I turned it into a business.
Yeah, an amazing business, and you do so much, and you have a really nice following, loyal fans and customers, people that you've been working with for years and years. What I'll do is I'll also come back and drop her Facebook page within the actual live, so that everybody can go over there and show Sara some love. But next question, let's jump on to the next question. So pretty much, what is the pain point you solve?
Pain point that I solve is a little bit what I talked about just a few minutes ago, is that the small businesses that cannot afford the big ticket events, even with the swag bags, being a vendor in the swag bags, I keep that very affordable for everybody. It's $30 per 100, and that's pretty much, it's 30 cents a bag to participate. And that's it. So I tell everybody, and you can do as little or as much as you want. I have no contracts. I don't make you sign up to do 100 a year or anything like that.
Very good. Very good. So that is helping out for those businesses that may be starting out with a
Yes,
smaller marketing budget, you know. And
absolutely.
give me an idea in regards to what type of vendors or businesses that are advertising with you. What kind, like industry
Oh,
wise?
oh my gosh, I have corporate sponsors, which helps me keep the cost low for the small businesses. So I have Dove Products, P&G as corporate sponsors, local restaurants and businesses that participate. Um, then I have I can't even name the MLMs that I have.
Okay.
The Monet, the paparazzi jewelry.
Gotcha. The Mary Kay's, like
Hey, yeah,
awesome,
Avon.
awesome. And which is good because I've seen bags that you've had at where you've always they have their packaging is always amazing, even if it's something cute, whether it's crafted and handcrafted, and or whether it's
Absolutely.
samples, or
Yeah, yeah,
samples of lotion or skincare products, so I
yeah.
mean, I've seen your work, and I think I even got pictures of it from back in the day when we were,
I I
hitting
think
the
so.
pavement. Yes,
Yeah,
and I was just so amazed. I'm like, this is just super amazing,
yeah,
but kudos on that. You've been doing an amazing job, and I just pray that we all come through all of this and
yeah.
we are going to be even more successful in all that we do, because we're
Absolutely.
planning, and this is like doing
Plan.
like a test almost. Okay, step back, tweak that plan, then come
Yeah.
back for the kill, you know?
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. That's what I tell everybody. I'm like, just be prepared because it is
Mhm.
going to be busy.
Yes, yes. So, next question. What's your favorite part of your business? What exactly do you enjoy about what you do the most?
I have to be honest, is I love traveling, and with the opportunity to travel, I meet some of the most amazing people with small businesses.
Yes.
And we go to small artsy communities and just I so enjoy. uh, my husband maybe not so much, because I can engage in a conversation and I'm chatty and I could meet somebody and it's 2 hours later and yeah, he's twiddling his fingers saying, we should have been on the road, but
Hubby, hubby. Oh gosh, it's too funny.
yeah.
Um, what next question? Okay,
Okay.
I'm trying to stay on schedule. As you know, I'm a newbie to this, and I'm gonna get it. So I'm watching time. I'm watching comments. Just want to make sure that we're on track here. What keeps you up at night? I'm just speaking to you in regards to a business owner in those shoes right now. Honestly, what is it that's keeping you up at night?
Besides aches and pains at this age, I would say that um, mostly it's when a small business asks me for help or they need an idea on either how to market, advertise. They want me to, help them with their business, and I don't have anything snappy quick.
Mhm,
It's
mhm,
something that I really have to sit down and think about.
mhm,
and it
mhm,
and it won't happen when I try.
mhm. Yep,
So it's usually
yep.
when I'm in bed and all the gears are going and my eyes are like this. Yeah, then I'm like, yeah, and I keep a notebook on my nightstand.
I was gonna ask you, I was like, do you keep a notebook on your nightstand? Do you keep
I
a
do.
journal?
I
So that
do.
when you have
I
the
have a little
aha,
I have a little pen light in a notebook.
that's awesome.
Because if I think it and I go back to sleep, I will not remember maybe the exact phrase, uh,
Uh-huh.
or some component to what I thought. I won't
I
remember.
get it.
Yeah,
I'm there too. I get it. That's why I'm like, oh, aha, I gotta write it down right then and there. And then able to, pick it up when I get back up and then able to create that plan. So you
exactly.
too, as a marketer, are working with businesses where you're actually customizing and crafting different type of plans for, special customers. Like everybody is not the same. So, you understand when I say that, oh, it just isn't something that we can just pull out of the hat.
No,
People
no,
come for a consultation, they tell you where they're at, they tell you where they want to be at and their goals. And then it's like, okay, now you need to put something together in order for them to help achieve that,
exactly.
and that doesn't take 24 hours. So I see it
Right.
and I hear what you're saying in regards to when you're quiet and your mind is supposed to be quiet, but it's still going.
And you want, you and myself and the other business owners, we want to stand out. Although we have, even you and I have some similar, not so much crossover, but just similar things that we do. I tell everybody, oh my gosh, collaborate. Like we're doing, reach out, say, hey, I
Right.
got a, I'm not traveling now. I got some extra time. What do can we do something?
Absolutely.
Don't be afraid of that. And I think something that probably bothers me is that, small businesses, women-owned businesses, they can be very, it's mine. I don't want to share anything or reach out to anyone.
Right.
And that's really, it only limits you,
Right.
because there's so many of us that are willing, to share our knowledge. I've
Right.
been doing this a good long time. So,
Yeah.
yeah, willing to
Yeah.
help, and it's not, I actually had someone say, well, what's in it for you?
Right. Right.
And I
Right.
said, truthfully, I have no hidden agenda. I'm just willing to give you, 20 minutes of my time, pick my brain.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Right. No, I get that. I get that. And that's when you can tell that you're passionate about what you do fully, wholeheartedly, and just
Oh,
enjoy what
yeah.
you're doing because you do it from the heart. And I see that and I know that for a fact because you could have been with me over the last 2 weeks and been like, listen, chick, you get it right on the Zoom and you're on your own. It was not like that. I mean, you've always been good people. And I know, if there's anybody that I need to tap into their brain to be able to get this technology under control and to, I understand events and you've been there and at the same time, I trust you. We've done work together. I've collaborated with you. So
Yeah.
the beautiful thing, the word that you said, keyword, we had this discussion as well, collaboration. And that is going to be so important. It already is important. That was my goal for 2020. I came out of the gates, saying that this is the plan. I will be collaborating with more businesses, and here you go. We have that conversation. And that was like the key word in your conversation with me. That's why I was like, oh, you know what? The synergies, all of that, and you've always been good people. So yeah, that's the way to go. So I had a couple of questions on here that you pretty much already answered. But what I want to do, Sara, if you don't mind, I would like to ask this last question. And then what we can do is you can actually close out and if there's any questions, because I don't see any questions in here, but by the time we finish, we can answer any questions, give them some time for a Q&A. Okay. So the last question is, what's the next step for Sara Lopez?
Next step is really just to continue what we're doing always moving forward. Trying to come up with some new ideas for everybody to help them when things open up. I think, in my opinion, I think events may be styled a little differently going forward. I don't think that things are going to be exactly the same as they were before this. So it's going to be interesting to really, get out there and see what people are asking for. We have some big expos, that had to postpone and it's going to be, I think it's going to be learning maybe something new for all of us. So
Right.
as I learn it, I'm going to share it. So.
Right. Right. Good answer. Good answer. That makes so much sense. So we're here. This is the last little bit of the interview. I'm done with all of my questions. Again, I thank you for being Sara, and thank you for doing what you've always done and what you do. I plan on working with you and collaborating, and us bringing it back on. There may be some questions that people may ask after this interview and this streaming, and that could be a topic that we could bring back and talk about,
Oh,
and we can
absolutely.
talk about some of these tips that we've had conversations with in regards to organic reach on Facebook.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's so important that people understand that, because right now our budgets are really low
Oh,
when it comes
absolutely.
to getting our brand out there. But there are strategic ways of us being able to get it out there organically,
Organic.
on Facebook. So that would be a really nice, topic to have, not necessarily an interview. That could be just a chat that we jump on. We have all this time in the day, right, to do this.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Yeah.
mean, we're still busy, but the beautiful thing is, and the advantage of all of this is us being able to connect. And I think we
Right.
connect even better in a lot of ways with the Zoom meetings and the one-on-ones that I'm having with clients. It seems a little more different. It seems better.
It's actually, for me, for me, and the few interviews and that I've done recently, it's relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to squeeze it in, between an event and doing this or doing that.
Right.
Okay, an hour, that's fine, I'll do it.
Right.
It's
Right.
not, yeah, it's not trying to find that 15 minutes to say, oh my gosh, how am I going to
Yeah.
squeeze this in my day? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. 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 So again, thank you, Sara. I so appreciate you coming on today. I do not see any questions. I have one person viewing online. So at the same time, anything that you want to say, Sara, is closing out?
Um, just to everybody in small business, hang in there. This will not last forever. And then the events, we're going to be busy. And if you're at all interested in this free time, get things planned out. If you can order extra business cards and that, do it now while the printers and that are not busy. Do it now before it
Mm-hmm.
gets busy. And I have the Facebook training classes that are helping everybody out right now, because you need to learn how to use the social medias right now since we're not at live events. So I have those available, and I have a special. They're all 50% off during the, I can't say it online, but during the problems that we're having with the live
Right.
events.
Gotcha.
But
Gotcha.
my trainings are online.
So I'm gonna share that in the actual live in the comments so that you guys can grab that information and connect with my good friend Sara Lopez. And again, thank you all for tuning in. This has been great. Have a blessed week, the rest of the week. Happy early Friday evening, or they say, it's Thursday evening, but this is like even getting ready for the weekend.
Yeah, I don't know. I have a hard time keeping track of days now. I have to look at the calendar.
It happened to me. It happened to me the other day. I was like, oh my gosh, it's Tuesday. What happened to Monday? Yes, we do take Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, as lax days around our household, and it's just changed up and switched up, but we still get the job done. But thanks again. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Tracy
Thank
Thomas,
you.
Stellar Marketing, signing out. Bye.
Bye.